But tonight, we wanted to do something really special, something that would make us stand out.
Right, so we brought a gun.
Yeah, now, what we've done is we've loaded one live hollow point round in the chamber. My partner is now going to spin the chamber, and I'm going to tell a joke while he points the gun at my face. At the end of the joke, Jim will slowly squeeze the trigger, and if I'm lucky, we'll hear nothing more than an audible click. It's then my turn to hold the gun on Jim, and we'll go back and forth in this manner until we run out of time.
Please, hold it down till the end.
Are you ready, Jim?
Yes, I am, Barry.
Okay, here we go. Well, I've been trying to meet women, and somebody told me the best way to meet women is to do something you enjoy. That may right away have something in common. And so I've spent the last year smoking dope and watching television, and nobody's come in the apartment.
Wait a minute, this sounds like the biography of David Letterman.
This is Harriet Miers, future Supreme Court Justice. She got her own morning comedy show on NBC in the summer of 1980 and then debuted Late Night with Harriet Miers in 1982.
Yeah, it's Letterman.
All right, Ted.
She had a particularly unpleasant encounter with Madonna in 1994.
Ted, listen. You're supposed to come up with slander, and you're just like, are you on crack?
Define on. Mark, I have it on good authority that Harriet Miers, the nominee for the Supreme Court, was up all night watching TV.
Oh, boy.
Alec Baldwin.
Oh, my God.
My heart stopped.
Go home, Ted.
Oh, come on. People beg you to get rid of Sammy the stem cell, and I'm the bad guy?
This has been Morning Sedition,
Beg
Slander
you.
Minutes.
I've seen the letters. I can hear the back of my eyes.
Correspondence.
In your recent budget, just to make sure I understand, you're asking for a $50 billion emergency defense supplemental to protect America from zombies.
I believe this is the great challenge of the beginning of the 21st century.
Zombies who eat brains, just so I know we're on the same page here.
That's what they do. That's what they've said they want to do. They have objectives.
With all due respect, Mr. President, are you sure this wasn't a movie you saw? I mean, why?
Because they're real.
Yeah, but why
And it's a danger to the American people. It's a danger to your children, Jim.
Sorry, my name is Barry.
Chen.
No, Barry.
Ed.
It's Barry. Just think of blueberry or strawberry. That way you'll always remember it.
Thanks, Ed. They are a direct threat to the United States, and I'm going to keep talking about it.
The zombies. You say they're eating our brains.
They need to be eating U.S. beef. It's good for them.
Okay.
They'll like it.
Well, I was actually watching Fox News when Sean Hannity came on wearing a red tie, and you know what? None of his guests call him out on his blatant racism.
Don't Republicans get it?
They just don't get it.
Why don't they get it? Let's put this to Daryl trying to sound like Rachel Maddow. Daryl, why don't Republicans get it?
Well, to explain that, let me first talk about an obscure district election for state assembly in Nevada. Milt Summers is the leading Democratic candidate in District 39 near Carson City, but he's in a runoff election with Mike Stammers. Notice the similarity in the names. If voters cannot distinguish Summers and Stammers, it bodes ill for Democrats in the general election against the Republican Max Simmers. And the loss of a Democratic seat in the Nevada Assembly becomes a national issue if America repeals the 17th Amendment and starts electing U.S. senators through state legislatures as we did before 1913.
Interesting. Is this going anywhere?
No.
The following is a paid political message from Idiots with Guns.
You know, every time someone gets in the news shooting an unarmed person, the National Rifle Association rises to defend responsible gun owners. But what about the rest of us?
The Second Amendment to the Constitution doesn't just guarantee guns for smart, responsible people. They're for everyone.
We're idiots, and we have the right to defend ourselves.
That's why guns must be kept safe and legal for exactly the kind of morons who really use them.
So I can defend my opinion.
And I can defend my opinion.
And I can defend my opinion.
And I can shoot you in a homosexual panic.
What?
I'm not gay.
This Air America Radio. No, Mark, we got another call from management. Yeah, they're saying this show has to make more money, so we can have real phones instead of the ones that moo when we dial the picture of a cow. And of course. It's nice when you read the joke that you haven't read before and you realize it's a joke in the middle. All right, anyways, and of course the company has to pay for enough rose petals to cover the floor of Al Franken's office. You know, that's going to cost a lot of money because that's a day-to-day thing. Got to switch that up every couple of days. So, Riley, what's our product placement story today?
The FBI captured one of its most wanted criminals last week, and he's been accused of kidnapping, false imprisonment with violence, child molestation, child pornography, sexual assault on a spouse. I mean, it goes on and on with this guy.
And I'll be selling products from QVC Home Shopping Network. We have some beautiful items today, Riley.
Nice. Lasher's only defense so far is, quote, I was under the influence of drugs. I did a lot of things I don't remember too clearly.
Which brings us to this adorable Hummel figurine called Little Pharmacist. Made of fine earthenware, it's an inquisitive little boy dressed up to play pharmacist, complete with a lab coat and a pair of glasses on his forehead. $276.50.
But police in Arizona also say they found 9,000 images of child pornography on Lasher's computer. Hey, Mark, what's that?
It's clothes for your dog. From the folks at Jazzy Couture, it's an all-weather trench coat with a water-repellent exterior with a McQueen plaid lining. And see, look at that. There's a matching hat.
Once literature can only be accessed through the internet, great books can include localized product placement.
As Gregor Samsa awoke one morning from uneasy dreams, he found himself transformed in his bed into a monstrous vermin, but still resting comfortably on an adjustable Sleepmaster bed.
Wearing a promotional t-shirt will make people crave whatever product is printed on it.
For some reason, I have the inexplicable urge to attend Lollapalooza 2009.